Buckle up, Buttercup. Live from Gloucester, Massachusetts. Podcasting around the world. You're listening to the GloucesterCast podcast, a production of Joey Shimataro and Good Morning Gloucester Media. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show with your host, Joey Shimataro, and his crew of merry castaways. No piping plovers will be intentionally harmed in the production of this podcast.
I don't have a...
Say hi, everybody.
Look, kid, Big Ben, Parliament.
Just working through some issues here.
No issues. We're just slow. I don't have my my PC laptop. I'm working on an old, like 1990.
Don't date yourself.
Old Mac that my wife graciously gifted me because my PC shit the bed. We are here live at the Cut, people. It is a beautiful venue, and It's a beautiful day. Donna Rogers is with us.
Good morning, everyone.
Looking very wonderful this morning. The hair is coiffed.
Spent some time in hair and makeup this morning.
Love the hat.
Did not, yeah.
I love the outfit. The navy. Everybody's wearing blue today.
Wow.
Blue, except for Mr.
White V-neck
White.
today.
He threw us off.
Yeah, he threw
Nicole
us off.
Nicole Wadsworth is with us.
If you could just once pretend like you know me. Like I didn't just come in and sit down and you're like,
No, it's
who
just
is this?
it's like I feel funny.
I
I know
get
you're
it.
going through a divorce, and like, am I supposed to say trapped? Am I supposed to say
Is
what?
that on the podcast notes?
No, but so I always like
I don't see that.
I fumble over the last name. So
Just say Nicole from now on.
Just Nicole.
We'll be good.
can I just say Nicole?
Yeah, you
Nicole.
can.
Okay.
Good morning,
Nicole.
everyone.
And Chris is here, and Jimmy's here, and Pat's here,
And Joey.
and Joey. Look how crispy Pat's.
That looks great.
Pat looks wonderful.
Pat,
this
They
morning.
must have had a
Lighting.
good anniversary.
Well, she's
That's because she's glowing after last night. After Jimmy laid
Big
the
anniversary.
Jimmy laid the lumber down last night.
Oh my.
She's glowing right now after the 30th year anniversary.
39.
39? I didn't think you guys are that old.
Don't you
Jimmy.
cut off years.
Did you get married when you were 14? That we're supposed to
Wow. So how did you guys celebrate your anniversary?
We were in Magnolia or in Manchester for the Festival by the Sea.
And I heard that was well attended.
It was.
Good job, Chamber of Commerce.
I heard the town made a lot of money ticketing people.
Oh,
There were a
that
lot of
reminds me.
complaints that the town was ticketing like crazy.
Chatter about that.
Tremendous. Yep.
Tremendous ticketing effort.
Yes.
Nice
Out of the
work.
Manchester
Nice work,
folks.
Manchester.
And
Very, very, very welcoming city, Manchester.
And Maverick, good morning.
Is that a podcast topic too?
Yeah, go ahead.
What?
Yeah, we can say
What?
congratulations because Patty, because we're going to be grandparents again.
Yes.
Oh wow, that was.
Oh.
I didn't know we were supposed to talk about that.
I just
She said
asked.
she wasn't putting it on social yet, so this doesn't count.
This doesn't count.
No.
40 to 80,000 people a day.
Right, Amy?
Yeah, yeah.
You good with that?
That doesn't matter. Congratulations, Scoony Boo Boo's gonna have a. Do we know if it's gonna be a boy or a girl?
We do not know yet. No, it's a little early.
Amazing.
We did talk about that. Hopefully, the due date is not like Fiesta weekend
Right. That's correct.
to counteract. Schooner
Well,
Festival.
she already, well, her daughter already screwed her and planned the birthday party for Schooner Festival, Pat's favorite weekend of the year. They have to drive to Ohio. Where are you driving this time?
No, it's
Pennsylvania?
Erie, PA.
I hope she feels immense guilt for tearing you away from
Actually-
for one of the top 3 weekends in Gloucester the whole year.
Yeah.
And you told Amy,
Yes, I did.
please don't have this 3-year-old's child's birthday on Schooner Festival weekend.
That is
And she
correct.
disregarded your wishes.
Yes, you did.
And she said, fuck my mother. I know it's so important to her. I'm still going to do it anyway.
Why do you think she did that? How did you? hurt her?
Ungrateful children.
Sort of a passive aggressive. No, I think it's Labor Day weekend, and that's when she could get. She's having it at the zoo with an animal encounter. And
Oh,
when
that's
it's
cool.
scheduled.
And that's when his birthday is.
Yeah.
And
And
that's like,
and
you know,
it's when
and
his birthday
happens to be his
these
birthday.
rotten kids
I just
and their birthdays.
I would just like to make one announcement to the city of Gloucester,
What's
if I
that?
could.
What's that?
She's due in February. Do not put anything on in February,
Right.
so we
Yeah.
could.
Well, we don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
February. Oh wait, I would like to Pat. Can we get this on the Pat cam? My new, the new cap, the great mustachio, Garen Hale.
Podcast if Joey wasn't pushing his.
No, I'm not pushing. This is not for sale. This is a
Ooh.
one of.
Oh, look
Right
at
up
that.
to the camera,
One
Pat.
of one.
The great mustachio, as Garen Hale affectionately
There it is.
termed Jimmy Dalpiaz.
And we had
Wow.
somebody walk right up to me
But I
yesterday.
have an addendum to that. Hang on 1 second, let me find it. To demonstrate, in case you can't see in case you can't see the.
Oh, Vunja face. We have another Vunja face.
That's funny.
Wow.
Jimmy looks like he weighed about 70 pounds more in that picture.
I was noticing that too.
The
He's
girth.
Svelte. He's a
Now,
svelte
now
man
it's just
now.
a sexy.
Wow.
Like, how old was Jimmy in the picture on the left?
Last week.
He did give off the Tom Selleck vibes with when he had the darker hair and the big bushy mustache.
Yeah, that anniversary photo of you guys was
If
that
you're
you posted
trying
was
to
awesome.
audition to be a comedian for these guys,
No.
I don't know.
No, that's not true. No.
Hmm.
Listen, I'm not a comedian. I would like to thank Tom O'Grady for having us. He's going to be talking in a little bit about what's happening here at the Cut, and I'll give you a little preview of what we always do at the end of the thing. What my favorite thing I ate this week was. My favorite thing I ate this week. I'm giving mine ahead of time. You guys save yours for later. Dollar oysters every night at the Cut. 4 to 6. No one's doing it 4 to 6.
Right.
So and it's not a certain day of the week. It's every day. The rabbit and I came on
The rabbit
Thursday
was in
night. The
town.
rabbit was in town.
Oh, yeah.
Guest appearance. And what'd you say?
I don't know who the rabbit is.
Well,
I
that's
used to call
because
him
you're
squirrel
new
by
to
accident.
town.
It took me a while to get rabbit.
The best rabbit story. We were going to Playa del Carmen, and he went into the bathroom,
Do I need to get the
and
rest of this?
he passed out on the shitter, and he was gone for half an hour. I got the stewardess, and I says, I don't know what's going on, but my friends didn't it. I got the video of him when they opened up the door with his pants around his ankles in the shitter at the bathroom
On the plane?
on the plane.
Oh my god.
Fucking tremendous story.
Okay, can't wait to meet the rabbit.
He's the best.
He
this-
was telling us some stories about him when we were in Playa, and I love the story that he said they were sitting on the beach and they wanted to
95
order some snacks, and the rabbit ordered a plate of fettuccine alfredo to eat on the beach. Arguably the most disgusting thing you could ever eat on the beach.
Bare chested, sweaty. It's 95 degrees, and he's eating the fettuccine alfredo, and it's dripping. And he's got the bonza, but even more than you, Jimmy. Got the bonza like
Sounds
this,
like a
and the cheese drippings just going down on his bonza. It's just absolutely spectacular. Oh, we should do a rundown with our friends. And by the way, we do have a podcast prize today, the Corksicle. This is a whiskey glass that has a cigar holder built into the whiskey glass. Heavy crystal.
It's very heavy.
I'm not joking when I say I think I gave that to you a few Christmases ago.
You did not.
I think we did. That's what I was thinking. So.
I'm going to tell you why neither of you did, because my brother-in-law Barry gave it to me.
Oh.
I think everybody knows I smoke cigars and
Is
drink
Barry watching
whiskey.
that
So
you're
that,
regifting, or how does Barry feel about the regift?
Better than I would have.
well, I
I'm
have
glad
5
we
of
saw
them
that.
because Nicole gave me one, and Barry gave me one, and Pat and Jimmy gave me one.
There we
So
go.
I can only use one at a time.
But I also want to announce that
Don't
guess
just-
what's back, folks? The
Yeah.
dog toy, the Punja Face dog toy.
Why did they sell out already? Did you?
At the store today.
Oh.
At the store today, 11 to 3.
I haven't bought one yet, but I'm a little bit afraid that Mako will run away from it and be scared.
I'm the one who's scared of Mako. Mako's a very, very aggressive dog.
Mako has never been aggressive.
Kate, my beautiful wife, Kate, chimes in first chime of the day to take a knock at me. It was definitely Nicole gave me that thing. So yeah,
Oh
Okay,
no.
we gotta-
So how-
we
so
have a
shouldn't ask how-
live regift going.
live.
Oh boy.
It won't be the first, and it won't be the last.
Oh, boy.
All right, let's do a rundown. Oh, so if you share the podcast and type shared, you can win the whiskey glass cigar holder.
I'll autograph it for
The
you.
whiskey glass cigar holder, though, is a very interesting thing. It's like
Nicole.
It's built in.
it's for when you're not satisfied with just your clothes smelling like cigar. Now you want your glassware to smell like cigars and
Everything.
Everything's got to smell.
Everything.
Like
Yes. Lynn and Phil Scanlon with us.
Hi, guys.
Robert and Annette Spanks,
Hi.
the swingers from the highest STD capital of the world in the villages in Florida, are with us. Jackie LaFlamme is with us. Mike Bertolino is with us. Amy and Scooney Boo Boo are with us.
Hey, buddy.
Dubby? Men? I know that's a first. Dubby? Can you spell that last name? Read it.
Henningson.
Henningson? Good morning.
Debbie Henningson.
Thanks for recording.
Tell us about yourself.
There. Have not been there yet. Well, you're going to have to come to the cut. The venue, we're going to get into it in a little bit.
So much going on.
So much going on. Jamie Matheson, Chris's betrothed. Annie,
Hi, Jamie.
Okay.
Annie Rochon.
Hi,
Hey.
Annie.
Ed Collard.
Eddie.
Kathy Barlow.
usual cast
Brenda
of characters
Grimes
today.
Davis. My
Nice.
sister Felicia.
Hey, Felicia.
My beautiful wife Kate. Peter Rollins.
My husband isn't on here yet.
I haven't. Sarah Gray. Paul Gamber. Our good friend
Sarah.
Paul Gamber.
Paul.
We miss our buddy
Hi,
Paul.
Paul.
And we at that.
Oh, so many.
Peter Canavo. Don't be a rookie, Joe. Use them all at the same time. Yeah, he wants me to have 4 whiskeys at the same time.
That'd be fun.
Julie
should save the
Shoebridge is
friends.
with us.
Hey, guys.
Debbie Day Liakos is with us. Oh my God, Mike Rogers, there he is. He just popped on.
Hey, Mike.
Chuck Shoebridge, and there you go. We're at the end of our list. So share the podcast. Type shared. Pat is furiously. The shares are coming in.
This is a big prize tonight.
This would be, I could see Timmy Matheson loving this glass. I could see Steve Conti loving this glass. Jimmy,
Jeff Merrill.
Jeff Amaro loving this glass.
Absolutely.
So,
So
yeah,
what you're saying is it was actually a really good gift.
tremendous
Just
gift.
not what you wanted to.
No, I have 5 of them. I have 5 of them. Thank
So
you.
he wants to get it down to an even number.
Oh, yeah.
He wants 4.
Rather
Oh,
than
boy.
keeping them for when your friends come over, so everyone has one.
Right. Exactly.
Anyway, can I say something?
Yes,
On the,
please do.
Jackie LaFlamme, I wanted to talk about this a couple weeks ago. We were at Harbor 9, but we were already off script and you were grumpy about it. So, but
No,
Jackie had
come on.
posted, and now it's not nearly as timely because now it's been resolved. But she lives on the boulevard. Chime in, Jackie, please. And there was a bike that had like one of those storage bins on the back, and it was tied to the fence on the ocean side, like on the boulevard. And normally when you see that, it's like a day, someone's like getting lunch or going for a walk. But this bike happened to be there like day after day. It ended up being there for a few weeks, or a couple weeks anyway. So after like several days of seeing it and nobody coming to get it, it was locked up on the wall. She reached out to the police department to say like, what if something happened to this person?
Yeah.
And I don't know if they were concerned about it or not, but it was still there for like another week, and I saw it.
I think he went
many
for a
times.
swim with Abby Flynn.
I don't know. It's not really.
Joey.
What's wrong with
Too
you?
soon? Too soon?
Oh,
So anyway, now the
Oh.
bike is finally gone, but I didn't know if she knew what had happened. I was kind of
So you
interested in
want
whether
the
some guy
resolution.
just like what was somebody just.
Did you
keeping
get a
their bike
resolution?
there? No, the bike was just gone one day.
So let's ask our listener.
But no one would like just store their bike at the boulevard right there, like on the walkway. Like it was tied. It wasn't like it was
Yeah.
in an innocuous place.
Parking's tough here. You never know.
I know, maybe.
Jackie
but anyway.
LaFlamme, do we have any resolution?
Okay.
Let us know in the comments. Thank
that
you
was
so
such
much.
a long story. Our show's over. We've used up the whole show.
That was a good
on
story.
that
No,
story.
that was a good
Hey,
story.
hey,
As a
speaking
matter of fact, she has another really good topic, a feel-good topic, if you will, about
Yes.
the gravesite.
Yeah. And do you know? I don't know that Joe Shimataro, but you probably
I do know him.
Yeah.
He was actually my age. We were in the same. There was 3 of us, 3 Joe Shimataros in the same grade
You're
That's
kidding.
funny.
at O'Malley at the same exact time.
A story within a story.
Joe Scum, Joe Sticks, and Joe Spray.
You should get them
Splash,
all
Joe
on
Splash.
the podcast
Well,
together.
which one were you?
I was Joe Sticks. I was ectomorph, super scrawny, like everybody made
So
fun of me.
you were Sticks.
That would be a fun podcast to get you all together. Where are they now? With your pictures from.
All in East Gloucester, as a matter of
We'll
fact.
see
Yeah.
if people can tell them
So,
apart.
right?
What's Nicole has the.
So I saw on, I think the Gloucester Things Facebook page that he and his wife, right? I didn't pull it up. Had been going into cemeteries and cleaning up
Gravestones.
Yeah, which is a super nice thing to do. So that was one he was asking because it was unfortunately a young child who had passed away, and they said they had a new hobby of just doing this in their own time. And somebody in one of the comments said that would be something I could get behind. Like that's a GoFundMe, like, you know, for the whatever expenses that they have. I don't know what they use, but anyway, I thought it was really nice that they in their free time are going and doing that. But then also they've, you know, become kind of interested in some of the backstory of some of the people whose gravestones they're cleaning, especially in that case because it was a young boy.
I thought that was unbelievably
Yeah.
a sweet thing to do, and something I would never think to do.
Yeah.
I know my sister goes, and my sister takes it upon herself, and I rarely go to the cemetery. She goes and she freshens up the flowers and cleans the headstones, but that's for our family. He's doing like random people.
Yeah,
And I think he
I love
also
that.
mentioned he likes to do, him and his wife like to clean up the headstones of children and war veterans,
Yes, that's.
which is, I mean,
Yeah.
super nice to
Yeah.
hear.
Yeah.
I have a friend in Manchester, Steve Laspiza, who has a company called Younger Gravestone Cleaners. He actually works for the DPW, but he has a business where people actually pay him to go out and clean up grave sites and gravestones
wow.
like that.
Oh,
That's
wow.
Because there's a
If you
whole
live out of
process. You
town
don't
and-
just like pressure wash it. There's a whole process that goes into it. So it's pretty cool to see them come back to life.
Did you put the before and after?
The
on
gravestones. that
Yeah.
is.
there? Yeah. Nice.
So we have a couple of orders of things that are coming up that we just want to make sure people know about. Next week, next Saturday night is the downtown Gloucester block party. Pat and I will be partying on Main Street in front of our shop. It's going to be epic. 44 Main Street. Pat D's Apparel.
Some surprises planned.
Pat D's Photos. She has some surprises.
If you haven't partied with Pat, you haven't partied.
That's right.
Yes.
It was so busy last time. I went down to hang out with you guys, and you were so busy selling stuff that I didn't even stay. We walked over to the deck instead. But
we're going to organize it
Yeah.
better, and Pat's going to actually be there to
Yeah,
help
they
out.
were, yeah.
So we're going to be able to actually. No, that's not.
As if
No, I'm
you're
going
not there every
to.
day.
What I'm saying is, we're going to be able to like hang out and
Yes.
party. We're gonna enjoy. And we had Breakwater Pokey next to us. No,
Yeah.
Kanaka Pokey
Yeah,
next
yeah.
to us, and the food up and down Main Street. The street was alive. The chamber did a fantastic job promoting it, and I asked them for the latest information on where the different acts will be. And as soon as we get that from them, we'll post that. So I'm excited. Jackie,
My 40th high school reunion next Saturday.
Ooh.
oh, so you won't be partying with us?
No, but I'll be on Sunday with lots of information about how it went.
Oh, well, you know, there's,
Peabody High class of '84. I mean, who knows what I'm gonna see, you know?
yeah, especially Peabody.
So here's the report from Jackie and Clan.
Go to Pat.
She doesn't know what happened to the bike.
it was just gone.
Don't go to Pat.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Well, she was going to read it. She put it up on the screen. Oh, I see. I got you.
So, Joey,
I'm
what
so
else-
sorry. Dear
what
Lord,
else
I'm
we
so
gonna-
sorry.
Or don't go to Pat
Dear Lord,
while she's talking.
it's Sunday. I'm
He's
so
got his
sorry.
finger. He's got his finger on the button.
I have a big update.
Big up.
We don't know.
Right.
huge update. Everybody needs to know. Okay, so we have that. We also, we need to start talking about the Boat Parade of Lights. August 31st, celebrating the 40th year of the Schooner Festival, 40th year Schooner Festival. So I was talking to Tobin Dominic yesterday at our Lobster Fest, and so here are some of the questions we always get when people want to know about the Boat Parade of Lights. I'm going to run down like the top 3 questions that
Okay.
everybody asks.
You want to go
Do you
in
have-
3, 2, 1 or 1, 2, 3?
Do you? No, not in any particular order. Do you have to register? No. Do you have? Where's the best place to view it? I think that the best place to view it is along the Cut Bridge. Now, especially they have like 8 benches on the inside of the Cut Bridge
inside for sure.
now, and along the boulevard. But I think inside the Cut Bridge because the boats are the closest to you that they are among the whole entire parade route. And there is a Facebook page. It's facebook.com, Boat Parade of Lights, for all more information. But really, all you have to do and you don't have to go crazy. If you want to go crazy, go crazy. Just put string lights all over your boat, make a design, buy some cheap, Chinese, knockoff decorations from Christmas or whatever. Pat, stop shaking your head. I'm going to throw my coffee right at you. Just get him. The point is just to get involved and just
Go to the
show up.
Oriental trading website.
Have you ever done it?
No, and I just looked at I've missed it every year.
It's epic.
I mean, I've only lived
Have you
here
ever
a
done
few
it?
years, so.
Have I ever been in it? No, but I watch it every year.
Have you ever done
I
it?
just watch it, but I'm thinking maybe this year's the year.
This is your year. You're gonna let.
But if I'm doing it, I'm in it to win it. I'm not
Yeah, I was
just. I'm
gonna
not
say-
throwing some. I'm not throwing some cheapo lights on the boat. I'm
I
gonna
was
win.
going to say, there's no way, right?
Good luck. Good luck, because there's some really good ones.
Yeah.
I mean,
Put my son on it because remember what he did to his truck on Christmas?
Mhm.
I'm putting
Yeah, but-
Tobin on notice right now because last year I was.
Down.
Year in and year out, did you see the green head she did?
Yes. Yeah.
I don't even. It was a feat of modern miracles. Not that makes any
The
sense,
eighth
but
wonder of the world.
so
Floating
Kate
green
is encouraging you to do it. It is
Yeah.
the camaraderie of all the people that do it, and because you meet up in Jones Creek before,
Oh,
and the
and that's like the beginning of the parade.
yeah. So you all the boats are there, and then you just you meander through the harbor, and it's really a really great time.
You go past the judge's boat.
Yep, you go past the judge's boat.
Where's the
Right
judge's vote?
Usually it's right on the inside in front of like where the paint factory is or in front of
Yeah.
Cape Pond
Oh,
Ice,
yep.
one or the other.
Is it usually Cape Ann Whale Watch? Is it usually the Hurricane?
Yeah.
Out there on the
Yeah.
judge's boat? Yeah, right outside. there.
And I got to give a tip for some of the competitors, because I know we don't put enough energy into winning, but we actually just like to participate. But if you actually do a really good job decorating a boat, like pander to the judges and go really close to the Hurricane even if they're not on the course, divert and go toward them and then get back into the course, so that they can appreciate the hard work that you did. So there's that. So we on Thursday night, the Caruso family, was it last year or the year before, lost their daughter to a brain aneurysm. 31 years old, Caitlin Caruso, the most beautiful young lady, was engaged, and she had a brain aneurysm on the treadmill. One of the most catastrophic things that could ever happen to anyone's family, and especially such a beautiful family that they had. So they had a booze cruise. Not a booze cruise, it was a sunset cruise to raise money for it. And I don't go on. I famously don't go on booze cruises because I get anxiety on, like when you're in tight quarters on a boat, just going around in circles in the harbor. But I went on this one, and I had such an incredible time. And so I have to. I'm issuing my formal apology to Ralph DiGiorgio, who has a booze cruise every single year, and I always tell him I'm not going on your booze cruise because I have anxiety over booze cruises. And he gets really upset with me, but I'm like, you don't understand how much anxiety. But I went, so Ralph
you
is
went
on.
a smaller
So,
boat.
so here I am on the
Smaller boat.
Caitlin Caruso
Right.
Yeah.
Sunset Booze Cruise, and Ralph is there, and I felt very awkward.
Oh, right, because you didn't. But
Oh.
so in your defense, his booze cruise was the night of the block party, and you needed to make.
Well, someone had to work. Pat was off gallivanting, so
So
She
you
was on
couldn't
the
have
booze
gone-
cruise.
Pat was on the booze cruise.
You couldn't have gone on Ralph's anyway, as it turns
It was
out.
a
But
good
next year,
excuse
now
for it.
you'll have to go.
But so as it turns out, though, I had one of the best nights of the entire summer on this booze. Do you have the video, Pat? It was just a really, really beautiful, and there was so many signs. I'm not a signs guy. I'm not the mystic stuff or anything like that. There was so many signs. Like the whale came up right next to the boat and did the tail thing.
So Caitlin was there.
Caitlin was there. The sunset, like it couldn't get more diametrically, like perfectly in the middle between the Thatcher Island lighthouses.
wow.
It's set perfectly and they stopped. We got some photos there. There was like sign after sign after sign that Caitlin was there with us, enjoying it, and it was very touching at the same time. It was such a great tribute to the people that love her, that all being together and celebrating in her honor. So hats off to the Caruso family, a beautiful, beautiful family. I just couldn't.
And that's the brain aneurysm. I mean, obviously that's what it is, but I'm trying to think of the name of the foundation.
Caitlin Caruso Brain Aneurysm Foundation.
Oh, good, right there. But yeah.
So another question.
Pat has the link. I sent
Do you
it to
feel like you overcame your booze cruise anxiety and you'll be attending more booze cruises now?
Well, I have no excuse now because so Marcel, our friend Marcel, told me I've never seen such an aggressive dancer. And I don't know how to take that. Is that a compliment, insult?
I wouldn't know how to take that either.
Is that like Seinfeld? Is that like
Right,
Elaine
he's
on
a cross
Seinfeld?
of Lorraine. Yeah.
Elaine on Seinfeld?
Elaine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Seinfeld. Yeah.
Elbows everywhere.
Elbows everywhere, awkward appendages flying.
I've never seen such an
Get
aggressive.
your invitations ready, people.
So I don't know.
Joey will come.
But Caitlin was there. My beautiful wife Kate was there dancing. And we had a ball. We had an absolute ball. So there's that. So there's my formal apology to Ralph, who's usually watching this, and a shout out to Scotty Mack, who did the music and did a phenomenal job keeping everybody rocking and rolling. Pat and Jimmy. So we said it was your birthday, but we did have a question. What is the secret sauce to keep it so exciting between the two of you? What was the laughter about? 39 years, Jimmy. Who wants to go first, Pat or Jimmy? What's the secret sauce? 39 years.
She's not going first? Okay. Well, she usually does.
We need to keep it clean, everyone.
Oh, hey.
Patience, a sense of humor, and a little bit of luck.
Love that.
Patience.
Luck.
Yeah,
A little bit of luck.
Yeah,
Patient.
a little bit of luck.
Love or luck?
Luck.
A lot of luck.
She keeps going with the back to. I'm trying to give her the out and say love, and she's saying luck. No, that's. How about you, Jimmy?
A lot of hard work.
Yeah, I would say patience and give and take. She, I know when I screw up, and I admit it. I'm a man of honor.
Man
I've
of
learned
honor.
that.
So
Oh
inspiring.
my
So-
God, I'm just like, this, I'm tearing up for the second time now in the last 10 minutes.
What's about the admitting-
Your mascara is running, by the way.
Uh-oh.
Literally, can we get a up close on her? She literally had her mascara is running.
Wait a
So-
minute. Pat
I'm
just
all
said
for
that.
I'm all for
Pat
clip.
just said she's not sure Jimmy knows about admitting it. So I feel like maybe we should talk about this.
Yeah, maybe we should work this out. Can we get Tom? We got a little lounger, the little chaise situation. We could put Jimmy on the couch.
We need spa music.
No, I have no trouble there. She's told me that I have to admit things. No problem there.
There's that. All right.
So we played this game last year on their anniversary too, and we asked you your special sauce for a happy marriage, and then Joey's like, and I'd like everyone else to chime in, and he went down the line. I think Gamber was there, maybe McCarthy. We all went down the line, and then he got to me and goes, Nicole, never mind. Which was nice too. So I was waiting for that. I was like, all right, good. Yeah. Middle of a divorce or whatever. Let's talk about my secret sauce. I'll tell you my secret
I would
sauce.
like to say though, a lot of people wrote some beautiful things to us, and
That's very
thanks,
nice.
guys.
That's
Thanks.
very nice.
That's very special.
I think we should have Tom O'Grady come on in here and let's talk about the cut a little bit. Why don't we have Paul too? Paul, why don't you come too? Paul, Tom, sit here.
Couple
Paul,
special
sit right
guests.
there. Couple very special guests. Tom, in case you don't know, now you know. Tom O'Grady, integral part right here. What is your role here, Tom? Besides being like
That's a good question.
the cog.
Well, I had this idea, but it's a group of us. So my wife, Sarah, the Goddesses, Tony and Sam, who have a music studio downstairs for the last 20 years, became my inherited tenants and have been an integral part of what we've done. Met Tom Clark and his wife, Lisa. So we're all part of this ownership. Tom Clark had a history of project managing a few of the House of Blues in LA, I think, and New Orleans, and had his own construction company doing restaurants. So he was the guy who ran this project. Without him, we wouldn't have gotten here. But so it's been a collective. And then through that group of the core 6 of us, is that 6? Just a big network of people. So we had this vision, music first, community. We love music, but we're doing a lot of other things in our venue. Everything from music to comedy to film screenings. A lot of events. We had a library event here. We've had the chamber event here. We're kicking off Schooner Fest with a party here. So it's just a great group of people, and it's great to be part of this community. And we are grateful for Gloucester welcoming us.
So what I've said,
And we all woke up. We're all here in town.
what I've said is, once you come in this venue, you're immediately, first of all, you can't even imagine that this was once a CVS, but you are immediately wowed. And I would say that after the Beauport Hotel, this is the very next gift to Gloucester. The venue, Chris has actually played here. We're going to have him speak to it. The music venue out back, the actual space, the quality of the materials of the build out, and the architectural design all have placed this at a place where I would say that normally you have people from Gloucester that would go to Boston to see an act. I would say like this venue here is a place where people from Boston would come to Gloucester to see an act because it's that spectacular. You guys have done an unbelievable job.
I'm sure this isn't what anyone was going for, but the first time I walked in, Nashville is one of my favorite places in the world. And I walked in and I felt like I was in one of my favorite places in Nashville, this wall over here with the neon signs and the different materials that they've used in here. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was blown away when I came in.
Yeah. So now how many months in are we right now?
Well, really, we opened the restaurant mid-November, the venue mid-January. So we're really, not even through our first year here.
Yeah. And
6-7 months in.
I'll tell you, so the first last week I was in here a couple times. I had the burger, phenomenal.
Oh, the bacon jam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ground ribeye. That's a good one.
And my wife absolutely loves the French fries. Huge fan of the French fries. The oysters, though, whose idea was that? Was that Noah? Who was that?
That was my wife, Sarah. She's been pushing for the oysters. So we finally got it rolling, and it's been a big hit. Yeah.
Huge hit. So every night, so I talked to Noah. Are you guys doing something special today with that? Is it going to be all day or is it?
So Sundays, we are now doing dollar oysters all day, which is also vinyl night. So you're welcome to bring your own vinyl. Our bartenders will spin in vinyl. So it's
what?
Oh yeah.
How cool is that?
That's really cool.
Got a turntable on the bar and yeah.
Oh, but how
Cool is that?
cool is that?
Right?
Yeah.
Old school.
All day. In case you didn't hear, I'm going to say it. I'm going to repeat that
4 to 10 on Sundays.
for the people out back. I'm going to repeat that. 4 to 10 here at the Cut, dollar oysters. And so, have you been to Mystery Train at all?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Tony works down there. Tony got us.
He does?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So Pat and I, our store is down in the west end of Main Street. And you would not believe how many people park their cars right around where we are. And we always try to engage people as they walk in. People come from all over the place. That record store it's probably it might be close to the size of, maybe 2/3 of the size of this front room. It's that huge.
Yep.
And it is packed with vinyl. And people come from all over to shop for vinyl records there. It's a pretty spectacular place. And they all say, we come here because there's nothing like it, like outside of Boston. There's nothing like it.
Yeah, it's a deep catalog there.
Deep catalog. Yeah. So Paul's going to be playing up here. Paul D'Angelo, for anyone that I just assume everybody knows who you are. So
the 20th of September, going to be here, which I'm really excited about. And
That's our weight.
And we're going to pack this place. All my friends from the Rum Line and Tono and Cape Ann Marina and Lobsterland and Elks Club. We're going to push it down there, and done a lot of shows at the Elks Club. And I want to pack the place so we can make it a yearly thing. In fact, Drew Hale said we got to come up with a name of it, like at the end of the summer, and make it like a tradition.
Ooh.
I can't come up with a good name.
Everybody says Comedy Jam, but that'll be like it's done a million times. Organic.
Fall
By the way, I'm
times.
still recovering from. I was on that cruise with you,
Yeah.
and I saw you dancing, and I was looking for a fork because I was trying to like
Gouge your
my
eyes out.
out. Yes, I'm better now. I'm all right.
That was
Really, you got some good moves.
aggressive.
I thought you were having a seizure.
How do we not have any footage of this?
Right?
Right?
You dropped the ball over
Caitlin,
there.
Kate.
How did you not
we
whip
need
out your
video.
phone?
All summer long, like so, I would go on the when we go out on the boats, I leave my phone purposely in the console of the boat because I don't want to be like I want to enjoy summer out on the boat. I don't want to be like this, the whole screen thing. But yeah. So are you going to be playing your act is going to be by yourself? Or are you going to bring some
No,
other
actually,
comedians with you?
You know what? I'm in a unique position where when I bring my opening act, if I can bring one of my best friends and work with one of my best friends is great. And one of my best friends is Mitch Stinson. Mitch is former Navy pilot, did over 200 carrier landings, and he's and we're great friends. He lives up in Maine, but when he comes down, he stays with me, and we drink bourbon and stuff. But that's another story. But yeah, Mitch is going to be the opening. We've probably done 100 shows together.
Wow.
And we just work really well together. I get to work with my friend, and he's great. He's a great actor. He's very consistent, very professional, and everything. And people love him. And so, just the two of us.
Have you been doing any podcasts? Like, I'm not saying like as a guest, but like, do you have your own podcast yet?
I have my own podcast that started to become very successful in the pandemic hit in the studio where I was doing it from. It was called Paul D'Angelo's Happy Hour, and what it was I'd get two guests at a time, and we just told. I tell them ahead of time, come up with your funniest stories, because anybody, and they were all interesting people. People were from both my lives, as being an assistant DA and a criminal defense attorney, and so I'd have lawyers on there and entertainers and magicians and singers, but everybody who's lived life and has an interesting life like that has a number of stories,
Especially the savages that you hang around with,
including you, yeah, yeah, right. And so it was great, and it was great interaction. And then I don't know, the pandemic hit, and people have been asking me to start it up again, but I haven't. So
well, we can work something out. We can figure it out.
We have a monthly cut up here, which is open mic comedy. So you could,
I heard that. Maybe I'll come. I'll be willing to come in. I'd host it for you.
we had 19 comedians show up last time. So we gave them I don't know. They had 2.5 minutes each.
What day of the week do you do it?
I think it's this Wednesday coming up.
Wednesday. I'll come in on Wednesday. I'll host
It's
it.
a lot of fun.
For you.
Yeah, Billy Baker, Boston Globe reporter, lives in Essex.
No kidding.
He's our host. Funny guy.
And by the way, his daughter's an amazing painter, because when I came in here the first time, I stared at that. Is that Tom Waits, maybe? Or
no, that's just a made up.
Just a made up.
Yeah.
And I thought it was brilliant, and I found out it's his daughter that did it.
Yeah, my oldest Emily. Yeah.
And his partner
Christy
Tom
grad.
Clark, I told him I'd be willing to donate some of my paintings. I have a million rock and roll paintings and stuff, so I'm going to work with Tom, maybe get him some of those paintings to put in here.
Very
Give
cool.
a little, music.
There's one back there that's
his daughter did.
Yeah,
that
she did
mural.
a big mural back there.
That's his daughter. Did that.
mural.
She was in here with electricians, plumbers, whatever, showing her how to use the lift, and she's like 5'1". She was cruising up and down on that lift, painting that thing freehand.
I mean, she's talented.
Yeah, she is.
I think we need to. So midwinter, I think we need to do. We're not going to call it a comedy jam, but we're going to do. Me and you will partner up, and we'll do a comedy thing here.
Okay, thanks for the warning.
Well, I'm putting you on the
Me
spot.
too. Yeah. I guess we're all in.
Yeah, why not? Let's do
In the
that.
middle of the winter, people are looking for things to
Let's
do.
do it.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, you don't
What do you
go down
think,
to
Tom?
villages in the
I'm in.
winter? You're not down in the villages in the winter?
I've been getting
Swinging.
so many calls to go down there, and I had a funny thing. Wasn't it some of the villages, they had the thing where they put like a loofah and different colors made?
Yeah.
It's funny you should mention
Whatever
it.
your kink happened to be, or whatever your perversion, you put the colors. And all I could picture was some guy waking up in the middle of the night and some big beast with a leather outfit, like trying to mount him from behind, going, "That's not baby blue, that's sky blue." I'm into MILFs.
So we do have the. That's actually a feature on our thing. Is we ask people if you were gonna have a loofah, What
No,
loofah?
no.
We don't tell them the
The color?
So
the
it
color.
is really a true.
It is. Yeah, we have it right here.
No,
It's right here.
Jeez.
So if you were gonna have a loofah in your shower, we tell them. We don't tell them what it's about. So what color loofah would you have? They tell us, and then we read to them
they
what
tell the color,
what perversion.
and then you
Then
fill
we
in the,
fill in what.
I'm afraid to even say
What color loofah would you have? Just a blue?
purple.
Oh,
Oh, we have a
wow.
purple. I can't read it though. What does it say? You into?
Voyeur and people who like to watch.
So you like
choose
to
the
watch.
purple.
You're not a
That's
participant.
pretty much my only option. I'm not a participant as much as.
There you go.
I'm
So
not saying it's been a while, but my sperm is wearing members only jackets.
oh my goodness.
Have you asked, I know you've asked Paul, but have you asked your death row sub questions?
I've not, Tommy. So we have a 2-part question because you're not a virgin on the podcast. You are a podcast.
I am a podcast virgin.
for the GloucesterCast. So we have 2-part question. If it's a death row sub and death row meal. So you picture yourself on death row. The warden comes in. He says, "Tomorrow's your day. We'll get you a sub from any sandwich shop in the world, but it can't be. You can't say my mother's prosciutto sandwich. It has to be a certain sandwich from a place that's operating or was operating. So what would be your death row sub?
Oh, Jesus. So I grew up in Medfield, Mass, and Royal Pizza had a great steak bomb.
Steak bomb from
Still
Royal
sticks
Pizza.
with me today.
There you go. You know what? I love it. What would you say the percentage of people that answer that within like 5 seconds? He didn't. He was split second,
Yeah.
like
Less than half,
less than half.
You never asked me.
for sure.
I never asked you before.
Tooties.
Tooties.
Tooties in Wakefield. Timmy Matheson would know Tooties. Tooties was made in half block from my house.
So what's the order?
I guess for steak and cheese.
Steak bomb.
He made,
Steak
but
and cheese.
he made it right there. Bobby Canto would go. He'd be making it. He never moved. His hair was perfect, and he just moved like a robot. He made sandwiches. Unbelievable. The sauce. My brother got the sauce. My brother got the recipe for their sauce and got their rolls and everything. And he tries to reproduce it, but
Tooties.
oh yeah, Tooties.
All right.
I know.
Death row meal now. Not your mother's cooking. It has to be a meal from a certain restaurant.
Thanksgiving meal, because after that
No.
you want to die anyway.
Oh, not following the rules, Paul. It has to be from a restaurant. What's the meal and what's the order?
Am I up?
Yep.
I'm going with our ribeye burger here at the Cut with the bacon jam.
That was pretty spectacular.
Nice.
Really, really good. All right, and you?
Lobster land. Anything.
Corey.
Almost anything.
Come up with one meal.
One
Because Pat,
meal?
we actually have a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll tell you what the number one of each category is.
Well, I'd say maybe the ahi. They get
The
different ahi specials.
Oh, the
Yeah.
crudo.
I don't know what they put on it.
Yeah.
Stuff.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Pat, the number one sub is that the St. Joseph's or
Yeah, for sure.
St. Joseph's from
Oh,
Victoria?
yeah, that's a good choice.
I've had that many times.
That's a good choice.
There really isn't a clear winner for the dinner.
No,
It's so many different.
So many options.
Polana comes up a lot.
That was mine, Polana.
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 Tono comes up a lot
Filet
too.
mignon.
My girl likes Polana, and she says, and I heard her talking the other day. She says, "Yeah, the food's good. I don't mind spending a little extra." I go, "You don't mind? You never buy dinner."
Now you tell me.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. That's
I
a
always
good-
tell a story when I started dating Jamie Matheson. I said, like, we went out to dinner. And I
Wait,
ordered,
that's why I know you.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So we went out
I
and
know
I
everybody
ordered
here.
some lobster. And she's like, I don't really like lobster. And I said to her, I'm like, this is great because I've always dated people who love lobster. And I take them out and they always want lobster. So I'm eating my lobster and she takes a bite. She's like, huh, actually, I do really like lobster. And now she likes to order lobster.
Oh, aren't you lucky?
Yeah, very lucky.
the betrothed.
Yeah.
The betrothed. So Paul Gamber has a recommendation for the name of our
Oh,
comedy
good.
thing.
It's pretty good.
Comedy Cut Up.
Oh,
Comedy
nice.
cut up.
'Cause you're
No,
cut.
it's just
Yeah, that's
just
not
throwing
bad.
it out
That's
there.
not
So I
better than
hate
anything
to,
No
else.
I hate
pressure.
to be a spoiler, but the cut up is our monthly.
Oh yeah, so we can't use that. Okay, there you go. Well, great minds.
Okay,
Great
well,
minds
yeah,
think alike.
well, you know, but that also opens up possibility. I didn't think of incorporating the word cut in there.
So we
I
have.
wanted to open up a hair salon. I can't cut hair, but I thought a great name. Who cut one?
I have a sign in my office at the wharf. It's a mural like this, and it's a bunch of pine trees, and there's one that's fallen over, and the caption at the bottom is "Who cut one?"
Really?
It's the tree.
You exude class.
It's in my office.
Beautiful, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the first I've heard that.
You know, it's every podcast that we tape. It's in the background. It's in the shot.
I've never noticed that.
Oh,
I
Lots
look
of
at
distractions.
A-Rod. I see all the other things.
The A-Rod classic picture with Veritech with his
Well,
mitt up in
that's
his.
just the anniversary of that was just the other day.
It was, and I have two
Yeah.
of them next to. I have two of the Boston Globe or Herald pictures, from the day after. The one of Veritech, and the one of Joe Kelly, the Yankee guy when he had him on the
Okay.
ground.
Well, you know, it's funny. You know, I do the artwork. I talked to Tom about it, but I did all the artwork for Yankees Red Sox rivalry book. I did 18 beautiful pictures about the Yankees Red Sox rivalry. I couldn't get any of them licensed. It's almost impossible, Major League. But one of them, I took that. I recreated that picture, but I had Veritech pushing a pie into A-Rod's face. I'll also show it to you later.
That's
yeah.
awesome. All right,
That was the height of the rivalry right there.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the same now.
No.
We have Missy Sala coming on. Missy Sala.
All right.
Thank you very much
Did
for
you see
joining
that? Very
us.
aggressive.
Yeah.
That was very aggressive,
I'm intimidated.
Jimmy.
We're out of here.
Jimmy.
Thank you so
I've
much.
been thrown out of better place.
No, you can.
I'll stay
you
with
can
Missy,
stay- Yeah,
yeah.
you stay with Missy. Come on in. Yeah. Jimmy's gonna grab it, and he's gonna put it in front of the camera.
Georgia can stand over here with me, maybe?
Yeah, Georgia, come on in. I can't believe how old Georgia's a young woman now.
I know. It's crazy.
That's
20.
crazy.
Here, I can
How old is
watch
she?
it.
See you, Missy.
Good to see you.
She can
I missed you
20.
last night. I heard you were
I
here.
was here.
Yeah,
Yes,
all right.
I saw Sarah.
Is she in,
Sorry to
Pat?
the back.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
good.
Maybe you should be behind
Yeah, come right behind us. Yeah.
Behind, in between us. Yeah.
So, what are the chances that Jimmy gets this and doesn't drop the muffins?
Oh, my
Wow.
gosh.
Pat, cover your face. No, because the facial recognition. No, you got the nailed it, Jimmy.
Beautiful.
So, what are we looking at right here?
So we have straight up corn muffins on the side that has 4, I believe, and then the side that has 5, I think, is the raspberry corn. And then we have some honey butter that raspberry preserves is about to spill, and some raspberry preserves.
Oh,
And
wow.
They just came out of the oven.
Let's go. All right.
Wow.
This nice work. Very nice work. So we have some news to share.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
we're gonna do a little pop-up brunch at the Cut.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
We're
Breaking
really
news.
excited.
We are honored.
That's
Well, I
huge.
am honored. Yeah, I've missed it so much and met these guys at. Funny story. We were at
Talise?
Talise having dinner, and they were on the corner. I'd never met them before. This is only a few weeks ago,
Yeah.
I think, at this point. And they were talking shop, and I was like,
Maybe bitching.
yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit. I'm going to say that. And I was like, what? I said to my husband, who are these people? I got to know what they're talking. What restaurant are they talking about? What's going on? So ended up just kind of saying, sorry. I
We ended
got
up closing out the
we
restaurant.
closed out the restaurant. We had a great conversation. And then Sarah and I have been chatting a little bit,
Yeah.
texting back and forth. And we came last night to an amazing,
Oh, they were so
literally
good.
blew the roof off. It was insane. The Almond Brothers, I don't even know, had never seen them before.
So two of the guys, the keyboard player and the bass player, played with Dickie Betts, who was the
Okay.
guitarist of the Allman Brothers. He did a solo thing for a while after. So they played with him. The drummer played with Peter Wolf and Morphine. So like it was an A-list of
oh my
musicians.
God, the jam
And they were
sessions
phenomenal.
were unbelievable. And the lights, everything was
Yeah.
top notch. It was
World
really
class
good.
here in Gloucester.
It was awesome.
Right?
Like I said, it's a gift.
It is.
You and your group gave us a gift.
I'm an amateur musician wannabe, so it's it's a gift to myself as well. But it's good to share with everyone.
Yeah. So what are you going to be doing?
So I'm pretty busy through the summer. I'm doing a lot of side jobs for friends and family for events and stuff like that. But I'm hoping in the middle towards like maybe the end of September, coming in here and doing a Saturday pop up and bringing all the favorites out.
Brunch?
Brunch.
Yeah.
Brunch.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
I mean, everyone's been waiting, and poor Missy's been through
I've been through a lot, so
been
I'm ready.
through a lot.
Yeah.
Been through a lot, so I'm ready. Yeah, so we're just gonna figure out a menu. Obviously, I won't be able to do the whole menu here, but
What are some of the faves that people could
oh my god,
put you on the
Joey,
spot?
there's,
Put you on the
so
spot.
many. Crunchy French toast is, I think Georgia would know better. We did a whole like poll
Hi,
for
Georgia.
the trailer when we were going to do the trailer. We were trying to pare down the menu, and we put out a whole post. And I think lemon ricotta pancakes, right, Georgia?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, lemon ricotta, crunchy French toast, all the omelets. They're so good. Western Ave. The bennies too, just the traditional Benedict. Oh, crab cake benny, lobster benny. Everybody loves those.
Please, Irish Benny.
I was just going to say the Irish. The hash will definitely be here. I can't do this without doing the hash. Yeah, for sure.
The crab cake Benny was my go-to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
We
the
had
salads too.
in the set, right? So we'll have to do a couple lunch things too. So yeah.
One of the
You
things I
spend
used
all
to-
day here,
I
all
used to
weekend.
always get that. I didn't get it all the time, but it was like a treat. Was that peanut butter, bacon, honey?
Oh,
Was it
well, it's
bacon?
called the Lucy.
The Lucy.
Because the woman who works for me hates it so much. To make it, I named it after her. Yeah, it was originally the JB
That's
for
right.
somebody else,
Yeah.
and then I switched the name to her just so she could feel a little bit better about having to make it. So that's panini bread, grilled with butter, peanut butter, honey, banana, and bacon.
Yeah, so
And
good.
it's just
So
like
good.
so thin and perfect. Oh, it's so good.
Okay, I'm getting that first day.
We were talking a couple weeks ago on the podcast about different places that kind of like earmark different parts of your like life, I guess, here in Gloucester. And my boys are 17 and 15, and they had breakfast all the time in their little like
Yeah.
clamp-on seats
Yeah.
at Sugar Mags for years.
So many people.
The
It's
almond
crazy.
joy, the almond
Yep.
joy pancakes or French toast was
Yeah.
one of their favorites. But when you talk about it, I
Yeah,
get
I mean,
I
I
get
had
verklempt, as Joey would say, because
I
we
get
were there
all
all the time.
people come in, pregnant, and then they eat throughout their pregnancy. And then the kid comes out, and the kid's eating,
He's already hooked.
already hooked.
Yeah.
So it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's really fun to see that. And Georgia grew up on the counter. I mean, we opened
I'm meeting in front of you to talk to your mom. Oh my gosh.
we opened Sugar Mags in 2003, Mother's Day weekend, and then I got pregnant that July, not thinking I was going to get pregnant that fast. First year of opening a restaurant. So she was born
Into it.
2004 and was literally in a car seat on the counter for definitely the first year of her life.
Oh my
And then, she started busting tables at like 8, I think. I don't know if I should say that, but
Childhood labor.
No, what did I just say about Jamie when we were talking? She just comments in, I can't wait to order the lobster Benny.
Yeah.
Loves lobster. Loves lobster. Huge
now.
lobster. Huge
That's
lobster.
so
Big
funny.
lobster.
Oh,
Big
that's so
lobster. Yeah. Can't get enough lobster.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, favorites, if people want to shout out their favorites, I think we kind of have it covered, but we take recommendations.
Remember the line? It's funny.
I know.
The line on the weekends there was
Crazy.
Crazy. You drive down Main
Well, I was
Street.
asking Missy how many turns you do? 7 turns
7
at breakfast.
turns. Yeah, we would do
7 full
on a
turns.
Sunday. But granted, we only had 60 seats, so it was a little bit different than in here.
That's crazy.
That was the only place I would wait to have breakfast. Like, 'cause I'm not a big, like, I'm going to put my name on a list to have breakfast, but I would always there.
Well, it was kind of like a whole thing. You had to like get the mindset in. Okay, it's going to be like a 2-hour tour, but it'll be worth it at the end.
It was,
It
and it was an
always was.
absolutely tremendous hangover spot. Like,
Oh, yeah.
everybody's there in
Yeah.
sweatpants and like, you know what I mean? It was,
Oh yeah.
it was a total
Yeah.
jam. Like, and it was so hanging out
Yeah,
right there.
crawl out of your dark hole and
You grab a
Yeah.
little
Get out of
coffee
Sugar Mags.
inside there and maybe a muffin to hold you over. And then everybody's hanging out outside talking about what the crazy shit they did the night before
Oh yeah.
at the cut.
Oh, yeah. They will be. Yeah.
Yeah,
for
right,
sure.
right. So,
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
amazing.
So it's exciting.
all right,
Totally
Jimmy,
exciting.
can we have some of these, Jimmy? Are you going?
Is it right here?
Yeah, no,
Maybe grab
I
some of
gotta
the
spread
plates
some
off
of the
the
jam
table.
though, so I might have to wait till we're
That
done.
jam
'Cause I'm
looks
not gonna
good.
hit that jam.
Oh my
Live
God,
here.
let's go.
Look what you've done.
I know.
Look
Good.
what you've
Good.
done.
They're all low fat. Don't worry about it. Yeah, all healthy stuff.
So I don't know if I've ever asked.
Gluten-free.
I don't know if I've ever asked you your death row sub and death row meal.
Oh God, no. Okay. So I have to say I am obsessed with Scalfani's right now.
Mm,
You're doing good
And
stuff.
They're great.
Their stuff is so good, and his special he had with peaches and fennel and
Yeah.
I think it was mozzarella
Yes.
Ooh.
Buffalo
is my
Moss.
two, my second. I know I
Okay.
don't get two, but my first would be their Italian
They're Italian.
with everything that works.
Yes.
On the roll, the braided roll,
Yeah.
not the sub roll.
I'm with you on that. I like the braided roll,
Yeah.
the softer braided roll. I'm not the semolina guy. Semolina is a little hard for me.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Death row meal.
Death row meal. Oh God. Well, Georgia, I was asking Georgia over there. We had just gone to Italy, so I'm not going to pick one of those because I probably won't be there on death row. But I would have to say a baked stuffed lobster from Lobsterland,
All
which I
right.
get for my mom. My mom passed away 4 years ago, and every year on August 11th, I go and I get that.
Nice.
All right.
it's-
2 shout
and
outs
it's
for Corey.
like-
Lobsterland is
Crazy.
awesome.
I mean, it's like stuffed with shrimp and scallops and everything, and not too much crumbs. It's perfect.
Corey is an operator.
He sure is.
So
Got it down.
you know, so it's so funny because everyone in my life talks about Lobsterland. We're going to Lobsterland. We're going to Lobsterland. I don't know what it is. It's one of those places that just I never think to go. But everybody loves it. It's like, you know, like kind of like Blue Mountain. Everybody loves
Right.
Blue
Everyone
Mountain.
loves it. I don't
Everyone
ever
loves
think
Blue
to go there. but I
Now
know
that
a
he
lot of
now he
people
put the
that go
deck
there.
out back,
Yeah,
that's
oh, yeah.
spectacular.
Pretty great,
Okay.
right?
Big bar out there,
Pretty
live
great.
music.
Probably
Pretty
for
great.
my first 19 years up here, I never went there, and then I started going, and then I found myself going 3 or 4 times a week for lunch. Like it's really good. You
It
guys,
is really good. It's
you would get into that
consistent.
same.
It's consistent, which
Yeah.
is nice. You know you're going to
Yeah.
get something good.
Corey's
Yeah.
been really
You
good
can
to us.
just-
A lot of free advice from Corey, and he bought more gift certificates than anyone this winter
Oh,
for
Corey's
his whole
awesome.
staff.
Yeah.
oh, that's
Oh,
great.
nice.
He's been a
That's
big
awesome.
proponent, and
Oh,
we
that's great.
really appreciate
And he's a
Corey.
music guy too, so he loves
Yeah.
the music.
They're
So
bet-
many of you are so good about promoting each other, which is so, Zach Sears is so good at that, but so many of
Yep.
you just do nothing but compliment each other and, and visit each other. And that's so important here.
Well, it's great. I was at Oak to Ember with my wife having brunch, and Neil, who I didn't really know, sent out some complimentary stuff. Got
Yeah.
talking to him, and he was like, "We love the overflow." So when we've had several sold out shows, 500 people come here.
Yeah.
We can't seat them all, and they're up and down Main Street, which is
is
we've heard
awesome.
from everyone.
Yeah.
So it's-
Absolutely.
That's perfect.
So we
It's
have
good for all
some
of us.
people making comments, and we have to make sure that people understand exactly where we are. We're not. We're here at the Cut, but as far as with Sugar Mags, is Sugar Mags no more? Sugar Mags is currently no more. Just we're going to get you up to speed. Currently no more, but is going to be doing some pop-ups here at the Cut, and
But
we have.
not currently no more, because I will be back.
That's
I
where I
am-
was going to go.
She
Never
has a
say
plan.
no more, Joey.
I said
Currently on hold.
currently on hold. Yeah,
Currently
right.
on
You're right.
hold.
That's what I meant to say. So do you have a date on that yet?
So I am praying for spring of next year.
No. Do you have a date for your
Oh,
pop-up?
for here.
Yeah.
So I think it's probably going to be either the 3rd or 4th weekend in September, because that's when if I can get it sooner than that, I'll definitely blast it.
And
have
we
you
will
guys blast it.
we will definitely let you know. So they will be doing pop-ups here, but it is not no more. See the double negative there, which means it is, because you're currently in the process of permitting. Are you through the permitting?
I have permits, yes.
You have the permits
Yes.
for the old House of Mitch
Yes.
and completely torn down. And
Yes.
what's going to happen there?
So that is going to be the new Sugar Mags 2.0.
2.0,
Yeah,
baby.
Sugar Mags at the House of Miss, maybe.
The House of Miss. There you go. And what is your date that you're targeting for that? Hopefully,
So I'm hoping for like normal opening, like with the seasonal liquor license for the first week in April. Obviously, that's probably not going to happen.
so
I'm hoping
we're
before
talking
Memorial
about
Day.
Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Don't say that. It's
Well,
already,
yeah.
I'm already in it too long, Joey.
I know.
I'm
No.
already in it too long.
How many seats will be there?
So I'll actually be able to have 90 people, but I'm
Excellent.
going to stick with what I have there
Yeah.
because I know what I can handle.
Right.
So, but I'll be able to do events at night. So rehearsal dinners, graduations, birthday parties, wedding showers, New Year's Eve parties, whatever. So I'll be able to do more private event catering for
Nice.
smaller groups, but I'll be able to go up to 90 people for that.
Excellent.
You're gonna be doing lunch too?
Yeah,
Like-
breakfast and
just
lunch,
like-
just like
Sugar
Sugar
Mag's.
Same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? There was a thing like Sugar Bags in my head was always it was a breakfast place. Every time I went in there for lunch, it was
Oh, you loved
fantastic.
Oh, yes.
I
You
loved
loved
the
the
lunch, but I'm like, you know,
Did you
again,
get
I'm
the
just like,
salmon? Did you get the salmon club? I feel like you
yes,
got the salmon.
salmon club. I love the chowder. You had the
Corn chowder
the
with the
corn
salmon.
chowder with the salmon. Yes,
The broccoli.
Slaw. You
Slaw,
like the broccoli
my
slaw.
God.
so
good.
damn good.
I'd
So
ask
damn
every
good.
time, and 2 out of 3 times it was there.
So there's
So
that.
good.
Yes.
Vinny Orlando is with us right now. Good luck to Vinny. Vinny, give us an update as far as your opening, because at Fishtails, right around the corner from here. Because Jimmy, you saw him and he said hoping this weekend, but we haven't heard anything. So Vinny's with us. He'll let us know if Fishtails is going to be opening anytime. Well, I know they have their permits, which is nice. So there's that. What else? Oh, visors. I just want to make sure. Do you know how? Is this a thing? Tell me if I'm right or not. Guys in general, and maybe women too, are either visor guys or they're not visor guys.
There's not many visor guys.
But
Is that me?
if they are, they're all in on visors.
Yeah.
Right? Am I
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. My mom was a visor woman.
Visor woman.
Yes.
Right.
So is mine.
I feel like there's more visor women.
Yeah, my
than
mom
there is
likes visors.
Golf, women that golf,
women
maybe.
that golf.
Need a thick head of hair,
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's not working here. Well, so at our shop, there was like, within 2 weeks, there was like 4 people said, no visors, no visors, no visors. So I got visors. Anyway, Jimmy, would you do the honors?
Oh, is he going to model, I hope?
So we got some, oh, wait, sorry, Jimmy, hold on. There we go. New visors, do you want to turn?
Oh, look at that.
Very up. He's trying to find the focus.
There it is.
There it is.
Nice.
I have a bunch of different designs. Turn it to the side, Jimmy. So he's having a hard time finding the.
A
There
little
it is.
elastic.
Anyway, I have visors. I just want to let people know because the last time we got them, they sold out overnight, and the visors are back.
This segment is brought to you by Hale Design Build.
Hale Design Build. Good morning, Gloucester QVC. Here we are. No, I just wanted because people love the visors.
Number one.
Visors, women like
Thank you.
visors because you can have the ponytail
Yeah.
unobstructed.
Oh, there you go.
Is that it? Is that how it? I've never worn a visor.
Yes.
Usually
I like a
I've worn
visor.
hats all the time, but it's usually.
Wait, I want to
hair
see.
doing-
I want to see Donna model. Let me see. We're gonna see Donna Rogers with the visor.
You could be a You could
Oh
be a
wow!
Oh, yeah.
That actually really works.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Donna. There you
Very
go.
nice.
Guys,
Are you guys visor guys?
are you visor guys? I don't. Those aren't visors.
So Paul, do you think that there's a certain type a guy either wears a visor or doesn't wear a visor?
I never really gave it a lot of thought.
No.
Never give it a little
You
time.
might hear about this in the show, though.
There's certain guy.
I see a joke coming out of this.
There's certain guys that I know that you never see him without a visor. Brian Fleming comes to mind. Well, my
Oh,
good
Brian
friend
Fleming.
Brian Fleming.
Golfers.
No, not necessarily.
Coder's a visor guy.
Yeah, Mike Coder, visor guy.
Mhm.
Yeah, certain guys are definitely visor
Do
guys.
they all have full heads of hair?
Yeah, maybe
So-
that's the thing
That's it.
because it's
Too
in the.
hot.
That's what it is. The heat.
Yeah.
My son used to call Mike Coder Mike Coder with the hair when he was little. That's
Oh,
how he
really?
associated. So yes,
Mike Coder with
yeah,
the hair.
He definitely has hair.
There's that. Has anybody been watching the Olympics? Anybody?
Yeah.
Anybody?
Yeah.
You?
Yeah.
You?
I've
you?
been trying to.
Highlight reels.
Highlight reels?
Yeah.
You? I am a huge U.S. women's soccer fan, and maybe it's a strange thing, but I enjoy watching U.S. women's soccer more than I do men's soccer because the women dive a lot less. The men's soccer is obnoxious the way they all
Yeah,
fake dive. And my daughters grew up playing soccer, so I just started watching them and just fell in love with the team. and they just beat Japan, and they're in the quarterfinals. What's further? Semifinals or quarterfinals?
Quarter, semifinal. It goes that order.
So
quarters, finals, then you go into the semifinals, then you go.
So USA is in the semis, which is really exciting. So good luck to them. So anybody else have any Olympic stories that they wanted to talk about?
Is there anything else you need from me, sir?
Where did that come from?
Hold on.
I'm not watching it too much, but gymnast Simone Biles. I never knew her backstory.
Who? Oh, Simone Biles?
Never knew her backstory, that she was a foster child.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep. And I'm not sure there was ever a father in the picture, but the mom struggled with drugs and alcohol, lost the children.
Wow.
But she was able to stay with her two siblings. They all stayed together and were in foster homes. And then the parents that you see rooting her on, that's actually her grandparents.
Oh, wow.
And her grandparents, eventually got the children and raised them. And I never knew that story.
Well, how wonderful of a story that like she was overcome with anxiety in the last Olympics, and she was touted to be like
right.
a potential gold medalist, and she withdrew.
Yeah,
like mental stuff.
And she got a lot of.
And she got a lot of flack for that, and then came back and won gold
for the team. Yeah.
You see how tiny she is?
She's a specimen, though.
She is. Oh, she's beat. But did you see? I saw she threw out a first pitch at a baseball game. She did one of those, just standing like flipping the airs and stuck the landing, and then threw the pitch and threw a strike.
98 mile an hour fastball.
And then she went and and she the pitch the catcher they caught it. She walks out. She was half the size of the guy.
Yeah,
she's like a
tiny
thing. Jen Cullen says, your girl, Jen Cullen. Jen Cullen says, obsessed with the Olympics, all of it, trying to watch the sports. Simone Biles, Suni Lee, Jordan Childs, Kate Ledecky, Reagan Smith, all the amazing women crushing. I did not, Jackie LaFlamme, I did not see the photo of her and Shaq, but I did see the video of her and the baseball player. And also your our good friend Meg Montanino has been saying, way to go, Missy. So thought I'd share that with you. Your cousin.
I went to the Olympics in '96. It was, and at the time I was like, this is the coolest thing I've ever done in my life. It was so amazing to be there, and swore I would never miss another Olympics. Of course, I've never been back to another Olympics, but they're coming up in LA. Like it's something absolutely to put on your radar, because it is a really there's just something super emotional about being there and actually seeing it live.
And there's a 18-year-old from Manchester by the Sea who's going to be in it for mountain biking, Henry Coop.
Cool.
He's on the USS. He graduated from St. John's. We're good family friends. He's training now somewhere, but we see him quite a bit when he's home, and he's slated to be in the LA Olympics.
Very cool.
All right.
St. Peter's Club underwent a unbelievable transformation. Do we have a video of that, Pat?
Lots of information today.
Let me walk in front of you so they'll know I'm here. Look how classy this mountain is. All right.
So that's a quick little preview. They're going to be having an open house. We were going to be live. I don't know if I told you guys this. Anybody that wants to come, I'm going to be live streaming or taping an interview with Anthony Saputo from there tomorrow after work. But if you had been in the St. Peter's Club before and you see that quick little video that Anthony Saputo sent me, the transformation is amazing, especially for the members. And they're looking for new members. It's very inexpensive to join. St. Peter's Club is, at the heart of the Fiesta. I know the St. Peter's Club and the Fiesta Committee are two separate entities, but it obviously, has a lot of overlap and is as far as I'm concerned, is a major part of the heritage of our city. So they're looking for members. we have a big group of guys that go there every Friday afternoon, especially in the winter. And they did this renovation because for the members, it's a not expensive place, super inexpensive to have like graduation parties, confirmation parties, all that kind of stuff, engagement party showers and stuff like that. So above that, it's just a nice place to support, to keep our heritage going. Pat and Jimmy are members, so.
I didn't know, like, I love going in there. I didn't know that I could join there. I didn't know. No, I had no idea.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I had no idea.
Well, that's good information.
I thought it was more. I thought it was more like you
Sicilian
get
blood in
invited, or like it was. You had to be somehow connected. I didn't know. Like, I'm always like so excited when somebody says I'm going to the St. Peter's Club. You want to come with me?
Oh,
Yeah.
dude,
I don't even have to walk the greasy pole.
You don't have to walk. You don't have to walk the greasy pole. You can be a member, and there's plenty of tables Friday afternoons. A lot of times they put pizza out for the members, and
cool.
a really good group of people there. So if you want to be a member, contact me. I'll get you the paperwork. Contact Anthony Saputo. I think last year we had like 75 of our friends sign up. TJ was spearheaded a big movement there, and anybody, it's well worth. I think it's not a lot. How much, Jimmy? Do you remember how much it was?
I don't know.
Was it? It's somewhere between $75 and $100 for the year. Don't quote me. It's next to
I
nothing.
don't even think it's that. It's not even that.
Yeah, it's not even.
It is when you submit your application through Joey.
It is.
Yeah,
They
you'll
don't-
kickback. Buy a visor. Buy a visor. No, so there's that. All right, we're gonna go around. We're gonna ask everybody best thing they ate this week. Pat, you want me to start with you?
Sure.
All right, hold on. Let me go to you because I don't have Jimmy on the button here. Go ahead.
We went to Lobster for our cousin's dinner, and they had a scallop, sort of carbonara kind of a dish on special, and I had that, and that was my favorite.
So, in case people couldn't hear, because the mic is here, lobster carbonara at the lobster scallop carbonara at the Lobster.
Yes.
Interesting.
It's on special. Yeah.
On special. Okay, there you go. Donna Rogers.
All right, I'm not prepared for this. So
We do it every fucking week.
I knew you were going to say that.
We do it. It's in the show. We have this thing where we read the fucking show notes.
I'm gonna say Ralph DiGiorgio smash burgers on the
pretty
beach.
pretty special.
You just can't. I mean, the ambiance of being on the beach and just a snack. It's on the sand and he's cooking. I would say the smash burger.
There you go.
How did I not eat anything from that yesterday?
I don't know.
The only thing I ate yesterday was a little plate of salads, and then you gave me a couple of your knuckles salads, not salads like I brought, different types of salads. Anyway, I digress.
Not salmonella salads?
I went to 54
Oh, no, Nicole
Rocky
and I.
Neck.
51.
51 Rocky
That's
Neck.
right. You and I sat outside.
I was trying so hard to not say the studio. I didn't get it right. And we went, sat at the bar on the deck, which was amazing.
Outside.
And we split a smash burger, and I got the kiwi cucumber salad. And I got that because of the pistachios on top. And it was pretty good. It was excellent. I think it's the only place I ate out this week. But it was really good.
I named it. I named. It's amazing to me. I never thought a place like that, but I named 51 Rocky Neck my favorite smash burger.
Yeah. Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Just beating out Oak to Ember by the
Wow.
tiniest of margins.
Yeah, it was good.
Like the tiniest, and like
This should have been a leading story.
well, you don't
Breaking
follow.
news.
You don't follow the fucking shit. I wrote it.
I live the fucking shit. I don't know if you followed it.
I wrote it. I wrote it.
I am the fucking shit.
No, I did. I wrote. So it goes. So it goes. So I go. It went. Fleur Cuisine, Splitting Hairs with Oak to Ember, and then what was the other one? And then honorable mentions: Stones, The Cut, Fleur Cuisine, and the Lobster. I don't know if I'm missing it. What?
Harbor Night.
Oh, and Harbor 9 $5 burger Wednesday through Saturday. Ridiculous. So the value, that's the value play. All right, go ahead.
I'll second those sliders that Ralph, so good. I mean, but not everybody can get Ralph sliders. And I had a light eating out week, but you know me and my salads. I'm gonna go with my blackened salmon Caesar salad at Lobsterland.
Oh, there you go. There you go. I already said mine. The oysters, dollar oysters here at the Cut. Not only were they phenomenal, but also the value play. A double banger right there.
I'm doing that
double
today.
banger. Yeah, are you gonna do it?
I'm gonna come
You gonna
today.
come?
All right.
Yep.
There's
Bring your
that.
vinyl.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Do you have any vinyl? Do you have,
I don't.
Are you a record?
I don't.
I can
No,
see you
I'm
being
not-
a record
I'm not
player
a
guy.
record guy. I think it's just because I'm too lazy.
You don't have a lot of
Like,
space either. In that
I don't have a
place.
lot of space.
Stop by
What if
Mr.
I
Trey.
brought
Yeah,
my?
I'll just pick something up on the way.
There you
I'll
go.
bring a full collection of Weird Al Yankovic albums.
No, who is
Vinyl
that
and
guy?
vinyls.
Hello,
We got vinyl and
Fada.
a vinyl.
Hello, Fada. Here I am at Camp
Granada.
Granada. Camp is very entertaining, and we'd really have some fun if it stopped raining. Hello, Mada. What's that guy's name?
Oh,
Alan Sherman. Tremendous. My father had that vinyl when I was growing up. Little Sister, Jamie Matheson, Chris's betrothed, says Little Sister.
for the burgers.
Oh,
for the
yes.
burgers.
Rockport.
Josh and Ariel.
The Spanx, I'm gonna ban the Spanx. I'm this far from banning the Spanx.
Oh no,
I'm this far from banning the Spanx. By the way,
they're counting Joey's F-bombs.
By the way, the Spanx, I have your coasters from last week, and your brother Wayne, the sexy famous mailman, is they'll
Wayne's
be.
my mailman.
He's the sexy famous mailman,
He's the sexy famous.
and it's
He thought I only had one
self-proclaimed,
dog, 'cause they look the same.
self-proclaimed the sexy famous mailman.
All right.
Uh,
We need to.
no,
we need to do
why?
our-
Do you have someplace to be?
I was going to say the same
This
thing.
is boy.
Best thing you ate this week?
So we had some friends in from Texas. So they wanted to eat on the water. We went to the Beauport deck, and
Oh,
the crab cakes are excellent. And John, I can't remember John's last name. He's the executive chef over there. He's done a phenomenal job. Like,
John
that food's
McKechnie.
been- Yes. Great guy.
Former
Great
chef
food.
at the
Tono, right? Wasn't he a sous chef at Tono?
No, at the-
no, he
at
owned
the
Tono
space.
before, maybe.
yeah, it was a different
Pre-Tono.
name,
Yeah.
but he was at the country club in B, starts with a B, like Brookline Country Club. He
Grapevine?
was the head chef at Brookline
Brookline?
Country Club before that, which is pretty high end job.
Yeah.
Missy, best thing
I'm
you
gonna
ate.
let Georgia go first because
Georgia, come
I
over here
wanna
so they can
what
hear
she-
you.
I want to hear what she has to say.
Just come right
and then
behind,
that
right
way-
here, or you can go go right next to your mom.
Come on in, Georgia.
Hi. I don't remember anything I ate past yesterday, but I think probably those muffins. I had one before I came, and it was really
I can't wait to
good.
We're gonna get into those.
All
So
right.
good.
Mine is going to be I had a burger from Little Sister yesterday. And it was, I did a single
That's right.
patty, not a double patty,
Yes.
and it was perfect.
So now, Little Sister was, when I wrote down my list, was in the top. That was the top 3 of the smash burgers. They were came in third for me, and they're phenomenal. So now, their normal burger is not a smash burger, but you can ask for a smash burger.
So,
So how did you order
when
yours?
we first went there a while ago, we got the burger. It was a double patty, and it was like gigantic. I had to take a whole patty out to eat the burger. So when we went yesterday, I said, I just want one patty. So we've changed it, so it's different. So I don't know when the last time you went there was, but it's a
Opening
different
day.
patty. So it's a different patty now.
Okay.
So I could have probably done the double because I think it's more of a smash.
Oh, okay.
And it was top notch. And Vanessa was amazing. She was working and she was awesome. Held down the fort perfectly.
Josh and Ariel doing phenomenal things. So, the
Yeah.
Josh and Ariel's
And
sister.
Talise is so good too.
Yeah.
And Talisa's brunch. I had the French toast there to die for.
Someone told us last week that they went to Talise for brunch, and it was very reasonably priced and phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like not a lot of
So
people
good.
even know that they did it. So there's that.
Yeah, I think they do Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Paul, best thing you ate this
Yeah,
week.
you can- I want to change my last meal, but I'd already be dead by now. Can I get lobster instead?
Yeah.
Because you guys are talking about lobster, so I'd already be dead. So I already ate the ahi,
Okay.
so I can't really change. But
Best thing you ate this week was what?
was with you on that island yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of the
And my girlfriend had to work. I told her it was horrible.
I said there was
Oh, the
ominous
cat's out of the
clouds.
bag
We
now.
were huddled underneath an umbrella. The rain was pelting down. The tiny ship was tossed. I says, yeah. Oh yeah.
You know,
Somebody
Siams were eating
stepped on a
alive.
sea urchin. Somebody else got bitten by it. It's horrible. I said, it's a good thing you weren't there.
What,
she would have had a
what that
terrible
you
time.
ate stood out?
Everything that was free.
Very high. Very
bar
high
is set
bar.
high, yeah.
I did try
Value.
lamb chops yesterday on the
Yeah,
beach. That was
Ralph.
melt in your mouth.
Melt in your
Was
mouth.
so
Chef
good.
Ralph,
Chef
above and beyond.
Really,
Shout
really
out to Sarah Borge from Lone Gull, former parents owned Lone Gull. Her and her, I don't know if it was her mother or her friend, were shucked lobsters for 4 hours.
They
They just kept shucking. I mean, they were
And how
unsung
about
heroes.
That was amazing.
Frankie McCormick and Joey Caruso at the opening the oysters and the Little Necks like for 4 hours. MVPs. Drew Hale getting 400 pounds of ice. MVP setting up the tents. MVP. Just
His
TJ
guys.
and his guys hanging out doing stuff.
And they took all the trash.
Did they see that?
So I was there to the end. I got home at 10 minutes of 11 last night.
Oh my
on my
gosh.
day at the beach.
Oh wow, that's epic.
So
That's
we
an
were
epic
there.
day.
So you might remember we started a
The fire pit, yeah.
which was fantastic. The fire, it was great. It was a great touch. But my husband refused to leave until the tide
Totally
fire
came
out.
Yeah, we were on the sandbar,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you
yeah.
lose that sandbar.
Yeah, I know.
So
I
we
know.
were on the
It's awesome.
sandbar until pretty much there was no sandbar again.
Oh my
So
gosh.
Well, we were getting
left there about nine-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got
Long
home.
time.
We got home at 8:30 because we left when it was just dusk, and we were getting the updates of the fire pit. It was like
Yes.
the water's coming closer and closer because it was built at the peak of the sandbar,
Yeah.
and then
He wouldn't leave.
one last wave came over and extinguished
Actually,
the fire.
no. You want to know what happened? I learned this on the ride
Oh,
home,
let's
going
hear.
down the river. The water came from underneath.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Cool.
And put it out. By that point, Charlene and I were on the boat screaming, "We need to go!" And they were all hovering around to see how the fire was going to go out. And it actually, Brendan said it came from underneath.
All right, there you go. So, Pat, how many? You have? We're gonna give you 1 minute to share the podcast and type shared. We have the prize. Pat's gonna hold it up in front of her face, right there. Well, you can turn it so you can. Yeah. There you go.
A blank
Awesome.
box.
It's a heavy crystal whiskey glass that has an indent where you can have your cigar held.
Purchased with love.
Just don't
Purchased
ash your
with
drink.
love.
Get a live regifting.
You should
In
actually
front
go
of
on your
the-
phone and share it so you
I
can get
should.
it back.
In
Right?
front
And
of the
I'll
gift
wrap it
giver. Like this is, I've never seen this before.
So you
Live
can,
regift.
if you share the podcast and type shared, you'll be entered to win that. And how many shares do we have so far? We have 16 shares so far. Paul,
Joey,
right here, 1 second.
The reason
What-
I'm here,
what-
like your Siamese twin, like two heads here, is because to tell people the tickets go on sale this Friday for the show here on September 28th, which is a Saturday night. And we're going to pack the place, and it's going to be a great night.
September 28th.
We should just, we'll add that to the show.
The
notes
cut.
and Talk about it.
Paul. Is it apostrophe?
Yeah.
Oh, my husband just sent a movie of the fire.
TheCutLive.com for your tickets.
Mike, we.
Yep.
Word is he's pretty funny.
The cut.
Tom, thanks for having me. This place is phenomenal.
Thank
I
you.
love it here. I just stepped on the stage and looked at what a great stage you have.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Yeah. It's really.
What a big big
really
stage
great
you
room.
have. There you go. There you go. There's your information. You have a link right there. If you're watching on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, you can click that link and go right to the ticketing box. But this Friday, go back to that link so you can buy tickets to Paul's show. 16. I gotta go 1 to 16.
18 now.
Oh.
18. All right. There you go. 1 to 18. We got to go to our random number picker. Okay. Geez, my eyesight is terrible. You said 18.
We're very high.
Can you do 19?
I can do 19.
We're very high tech here.
1 to 19? Is that, are we cutting it off?
Yeah.
All right.
Off at 19.
All right. Reset. And
The randomizer.
the randomizer. And
And this glass will be available at the shop 11 to 3 today for pickup.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, thank you, Pat. All right, let's get this out of the way. And now it's on 0. I don't know if they can see that, but we'll bring it up to the thing. You got to shake it.
Shake it up, Betty.
There it goes. Jimmy?
17.
Oh, yeah.
17.
Sarah Ann.
Sarah Ann. Not Sarah Gray, Sarah Ann.
Sarah Ann.
All right. Sarah Ann, congratulations. There you go. Yeah, Sarah Ann. So say it again. 44 at 44 Main Street today from 11 to what?
3.
11 to 3. Sarah Ann, you can pick up that prize that was graciously given by me and only me, even though someone that's sitting, maybe 2 people to my right, may or may not have gifted it to me a couple years ago.
Merry Christmas.
The Ulrich gift.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Sarah Ann says, thanks, Sarah O'Grady.
I was wondering if it was
I know
it's Sarah Ann.
You didn't know your wife's middle name?
She likes to stay under the radar, so I was like,
I thought it was your wife because she said like the folks close to police, and then you said it.
oh, okay, well, there you go.
Where were you this whole time? Whee! Sarah Ann. Do we know any Sarah Anns? I don't know.
Well, no, she likes to stay under the radar, so I was like, you know what? I won't call her out.
There you go. Put it out. There you go.
I'll be re-gifting this to someone.
That works out really well.
Yankee swap.
So look out for press release. We'll have Missy's information when she comes here to do her brunch on September 28th. You have you might be within the same week. You can see Paul D'Angelo performing here. Big week here at the Cut, and thecutlive.com for all your tickets. How was Jack and the Strangers? That
was great. They did a Friday, Saturday. We did, I don't know, over 650 people I think came between the 2 nights, and
let's go.
They're so good.
They are so good. All right, we gotta get organizing for our comedy thing, Paula and I. And in the meantime, we're gonna go out. Let me see. Wait, design. Give me the, what? Put my knees.
Niece.
Put my niece.
Camilla.
She wants you to run the video of Camilla singing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that. Where is it? Oh, it's a video, so it is right. No, but this is worth the here it is. I believe this is it. This is not an act. This is my niece.
Ashes, we all fall down.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Like if there is a horror movie being cast and you see that,
a new poltergeist,
right? And you see that and you don't cast her, that casting director should be fired immediately.
How do the parents even sleep at night knowing that that's the next room over?
I mean, all right, and we're gonna go out with some of our favorite. Oh, actually, we'll go out with Annie Brobst because Annie Brobst is gonna be
end of the month.
Here at the end of the month. So Annie Brobst,
tickets still available.
Yeah, there you go. Thecutlive.com. Get your tickets to Annie. I have to show up to that. Yeah, because Annie's our girl. All right, see you later, everybody. Tom, Paul,
thanks everyone.
Missy.
Thank you. I hope these guys eat these muffins.
We will. I love eating the muffins.
You can all have them soon.